Hi guys, this is Adrian from Adrian's Fingerstyles. Greetings from Bavaria in Germany and welcome to this very first tutorial video here on my new channel on YouTube. In this completely free guitar lesson I want to show you how to play the song Tale as Old as Time, the main theme from the Walt Disney motion picture The Beauty and the Beast. It is a very beautiful song and I made an acoustic fingerstyle guitar arrangement which I think is not too hard actually, not too difficult. So if you have played fingerstyle before, I'm sure you will be able to master this arrangement in no time. So you will find the tabs right here on the screen so you can follow them and you can play along together with me. But before we start now, please check out the video which you find here, because I've already made a video with the whole arrangement, so watch this other video first and then you know how it's done all together, and then you come back to this video and then we can start with the guitar lesson right away. Okay, so now we can start with the lesson. We don't have to use any capo in this arrangement, we don't have to tune strings, nothing. We can start right away with the intro, which is actually also the outro, as you will see later in this tutorial, because the intro and the outro are exactly the same in this arrangement. So we start with the G chord with the first finger on fret number 3 on the low E string. I will not explain every single note to you in this tutorial because I don't think this is necessary. You do have the tabs on the screen, so I will just explain the difficult parts to you and how it is done all together. So we start with the G chord. And then we go up to fret number 7 with the third finger here. And this is the moment when this beautiful and famous melody starts. The melody you've heard at the beginning of this video. So how do we do this? The melody is fret number 7, 8, 5, 7. And then we slide from fret number 7 down to fret number 3 on the high E string and into a C chord. Okay? So you don't have to do this slide, of course. If you don't like it or if you think it's too difficult, just leave it away. But I think it is more beautiful to do the slide here. Okay, and then we repeat this part, but at the end we do not put the pinky on the B string, 3rd fret, but we slide up with the pinky from fret number 3 to fret number 10. And this is this beautiful this is the slide from fret number 3 to 10. Okay, so now let's play this part together, the intro very slowly, so you can follow me and play along together with me right from the beginning. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we continue with the first word. Okay, though this was the intro, I think it was not too hard actually. So let's continue with the chorus, but before we continue, please do me one favor. If you like this video, I mean it's a completely free guitar lesson, so if you like this video, please subscribe to my channel and please give me a like and please comment to this video and please share this video, because all these quite simple actions will make it much easier for me to continue with this kind of music videos and tutorial videos in the future. Thank you very much. Okay, so now let's continue with the first verse. We're here in this G chord. And we play it with the 2nd finger on the 3rd fret on the low E string. And the 1st finger comes on the A, the second fret on the G string. This melody is a D, F minor and a G. Okay, and then it's a C chord. And then we have a very beautiful slide part here. So how do we do this? We have the 1st finger on the 2nd fret on the G string, the A note. And we slide with the 1st finger from fret number 2 to fret number 4. The pinky goes on the 5th fret. and then a back, second and fourth fret. So, and back to the G. One more time. Then it's the melody we already have done before. And now we slide into a D with the pinky on the 5th fret, the A note, so it's this beautiful chord, the D, and then you have to play some faster notes like this. Okay, so one more time. And back to the G chord. So let's play this part one time together, very slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, the G, and then it goes up to fret number 8 on the B string with the pinky, and the melody is, so it's the 8th fret and then 5, 7, 8 on the high E string, and then we slide with the pinky from fret number 8 to 10, and the first finger goes on fret number 7 this way, and the pinky on the 8. I think this is a very beautiful chord. It's a B minor chord, so like this. Okay, so then the second finger goes on the 8th fret, and the pinky switches to the B string on fret number 10. Okay, then you slide down from fret number 10 to 8 with the pinky on the B string, and the third finger also comes on fret number 8 on the low E string. So one more time. And then it's 8, 7, 5, 3, and back to the D chord, but without the F minor on the E string. And back to the G. Okay, so let's do this part one more time together, very, very slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it's the G again. Okay, so now let's continue. We've done this before, it's from G to C chord, nothing special, but the first time we played it, it was this part now, but now we do something different, like this. So, I think this is beautiful. Like this, one more time, very slowly. And to the G again. This melody, it's a B, D, F minor, G, and to the D again. We had done this before. And then we slide up from fret number 5 with the pinky to fret number 7 and to 10 and into an E minor chord. So one more time. I think this is so beautiful. Up to fret number 7 again and into the C chord, and we're finishing by 7, 8, 5, 7 and to the G again. And this is the moment when the first chorus starts. Okay, so let's do the whole verse together. 1, 2, 3, 4. first verse. Now let's continue with the chorus. The chorus in this arrangement is played twice, but we do not play it 2 times in the exactly same kind of way, because I think it's more beautiful if we change it a little bit. So how do we change it? By playing it 1 time in a lower version, so on fret number 1, 2, 3, like this. And the second time we will play the chorus, we play it in a higher version, so from fret number 5 to 12, like this. Okay, so this is the difference, 1 time in a lower version and 1 time in a higher version. So now we continue with the first chorus, so it's the low version. How do we do this? We start with this melody, so an A minor chord, and we switch to a D chord. But we do not play it as we usually do with the F minor on the high E string, but with an F minor on the low E string. So we have to use different fingers, with the pinky on the D, fret number 3 on the B string, the second finger on the A, and the first finger on the F minor on the low E string. And you have to switch quite fast from the C, because you have here the C with the first finger, to the F minor. Then it's the D, it's the C chord. We repeat this, but now we play an open high E string, because this is the note do 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 do. So you hear it? This is the open high E string. To the C. Now, as we've done it before, then comes this part where you have to play some faster notes into an E minor chord. One more time, slowly. So, D, C, A, E minor. And then it's the D again. 1 time without the F minor on the high E string, and the second time the pinky goes on fret number 5 on the high E string, the A note. And back to the verse. Okay, let's play the chorus, the first chorus, lower version together. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is when the second verse starts. Okay, so now let's continue with the second verse. And the second verse is actually very similar to the first one. There aren't much differences. I'm just playing it not in exactly the same kind of way as the first one, by just adding some extra open G string notes in the gaps, so we're playing faster. Like this, for example. In the first verse we had this part. Okay? These were just 4 notes. And now we change it by adding some extra open G string notes in the gaps between, so it's not 4 notes, it's 8 notes. Now like this. You see the difference. Instead of, it's now. And there are some parts in the second verse where I added these extra G string notes. If you think it's beautiful, if you also want to do it. If you think it's more beautiful without the extra G string notes, just leave them away. It's up to you, of course. Okay, but this is the only change in this second verse. everything else is exactly the same as it was in the first verse. So let's play it together with the extra G string notes very slowly again. 1, 2, 3, 4. This was exactly the same. Now again. Okay, this was verse number 2. As I said, it's very similar to the first word, but with these extra G string notes. Okay, so now let's continue with the second chorus. And as I said, the first one was the lower version, now it's the higher version. We're playing it from fret number 5 to fret number 12, and we begin with the pinky on the B string on fret number 8. We've done this before, so I don't have to explain it one more time. But then the second finger goes on fret number 8 on the B string, like this. This one. And then it's quite tricky actually, because you have to switch with your first finger from fret number 7 to fret number 8 and play D, G, D with the open strings. So let's do it slowly. Then we repeat this part, but with the slide from fret number 8 to fret number 12 and back to the 10th fret. Then repeat. We had this part already, and now it's 3, 5, 7, 3 into a D chord with the pinky on the A, and then you go up to fret number 7 with the first finger on the G, B and the high E string, and the pinky goes on fret number 10 on the high E string. And then comes a very beautiful part, I think, because now you do a slide with your first finger from fret number 7 to fret number 2 on the G string and directly continue with the last verse. Okay, so let's do it one more time. Then the slide up to 12. And continue with the last verse. Okay, so I think this is very beautiful. Now let's continue with the last word and the outro. The last word is the second part of the second word. So I don't have to explain anything to you because we've already done this part. We're just playing it right away because there is no difference at all. It is exactly the same as we did in the second verse. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now comes the outro. So how do we do the outro part? It's the B and then an A, B and D. And into an E minor chord. Then we're playing this melody with the pinky on fret number 4 on the D string. Into a C chord, but we're playing just these two notes, so the C and the D. And to the A minor and to the G. And now comes the outro, which I've already said is exactly the same as the intro was, so no explanation needed here. And we finish with a G chord, like this. Okay, so that's it. That was the whole arrangement of Taylor Solo's Time from The Beauty and the Beast. I hope you liked the arrangement and I hope you liked this tutorial. And one more time, if you do so, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and don't forget to comment to this video, to give me a like and to share this video. So that's it for today. Thanks a lot for watching. And now, last but not least, I will play the whole arrangement one more time very, very slowly. So that's it. Thanks for watching and goodbye. 1, 2, 3, 4.